why are we called TriloG Studios? You ever wonder? Today we're going to be checking out FrostedSnow's tour of Gunpla Studio, Gunpla Studio in Korea, I believe. If you want to go ahead and see the whole video, be sure to check in the description down below. FrostedSnow is an awesome person, so be sure to follow and subscribe to her channel. Now, I've only seen a couple moments of the video. Got me really excited. Let's just take a look at what's going on here. Plamo and Coffee, geniuses.
Hey, there's a small lab.
So that's her friend. He's like a masterful Gunpla builder. You should check out his stuff. I'll find a link to his Instagram, put it down below.
Laplace has two branches, and the one we are visiting is the Yeongdeungpo branch. They are an hourly and monthly paid painting studio.
There's a lot of painted work on display, and I think these are mostly displays from the members here.
That's one thing I definitely would want to do, is give a spot for the people to kind of show off their work. Oh, this one looks, what is this? This looks really cool. It's like an empty space there. Not really sure what this is. I just like how it's super clean and aesthetic.
You can see there's a lot of Gunpla and lots of other things too. So even if you're not into Gunpla and you want to paint at a studio, you can totally visit here as well. They also sometimes put these painted works on display at exhibitions.
That's pretty cool.
And things like that.
Oh, with the effects.
Actually, Cookie and I used to have a lot of our kits.
Well, the messenger model wasn't
displayed
that was
here
a cool
as
looking
well.
one.
And over here, they sell paints. You can see that the popular brand in Korea are the IPP paints. They're really the cheapest and the best quality you get for the price.
Cheapest and best quality. Never use those, guys. Let me know if you use those paints down below, how you feel about them. They're looking pretty clean on the spoons, and they got them stocked up. But I'm pretty sure maybe we just got to deal with what we can get over here.
What I really love here is they've already painted up the colors on spoons.
That is a genius idea. I've seen some stores that sell paints, and they have their spoons kind of like in a styrofoam. They have to take it out. They can bring it to you. But this one's kind of like you can walk up to the rack. They're right there. That's pretty genius.
Here they've got the counter, and if you want to buy any paints or tools, you can pay for that over here. They also provide painting gloves and little tool boxes, which if you come here and you pay for hourly usage of the booths, you get this box to use, and then you just return it.
That's definitely what I was going to do here, but I'm just wanting to see what they offer you. So they have paint cups. What did they clean the paint cups afterwards? A masking tape. There's the gun. I'm wondering who cleans that stuff. Like, does the store clean it, or are they responsible to clean it?
Over here there are drying racks you can use to dry your parts, especially if you're here just as an hourly.
Now, I've never used a drying rack. Talk to me in the comments. How good are these things? I just put it in a place where I cover it with like a plastic bag so no dust gets on it. That's how I technically do it. But man, it will definitely help the process sometimes. You just need to get this to the next step instead of waiting on it.
They also sell some basic tools here as well. There's actually a lot of display space in this studio, so it's really great if you don't have space to display your work.
I'm trying to see how they do this, because they have like an entire glass out section, but like these are just like normal racks, it seems, rather than like everything being a glass display case. Some of the display cases, guys, are so expensive, man. They're like 5 to 10K on just some display cases, especially if you get the ones with the lights. You could probably get one for like $1,000, $2,000 without anything, put your own lights on it.
It feels really nice to have your things on display. It feels really special, and other people can look at it as well. This table you see here is also available for hourly rent, so you can come in if you just want to assemble, you want to get together with your friends, or you don't have.
Exactly. So not everyone's going to want to use all of the perks and want to go there to want to do that. Or maybe let's say you go with someone and they want to go ahead and take the hourly, or the boots or spray painting. You kind of just want to build, right? So go ahead and buy yourself a kit, sit down there, chill. One of the things I really would like to do, and one of the major goals, is to, of course, create a community. With all these kids sitting here, they feel like you're a community, a team, and maybe even get to the point where like this store, for example, would go to like competitions and you kind of like represent the store, or maybe like you represent the store you come from. They can help each other out. It's kind of like any kind of community, guys, that you're in. When you enter a community, you may bring your own knowledge, but like you've learned something from other people, like card game communities. You may learn some tech that you may have not thought of. You can share some things and things like that. Same thing with Gunpla, I believe.
In the back here,
all
there
the
are
Zakus.
also lockers that you can rent daily. So if you have parts that you finished painting and you don't want to take it home yet because you might scratch it.
There's gonna be a couple things in this video where if I were to example, like make something like this in America, there's some things that just would not work in our culture. We're just a different type of people, and throwing up your unicorn final battle perfect grade on top of a shelf, just up there. They're like at your own risk.
You can use this space here with the airbrush that they
Super clean
provide.
space.
And we've got space here on the shelf and the painting booth with an airbrush.
I wonder if these can be removed. It looks like you can kind of slide that out.
And it looks like they even have a little iPad so you can watch things while you paint. They've got tissue
Yeah, I've seen
here
that.
and and a lot of studios in Korea provide factory grade thinner.
I do like that display in the wall. That is sexy. Look at that little gun tank. What the heck? What is this? What are these? These are pretty cute.
So this studio is a 24/7 studio.
That's something that I didn't really consider. I considered locking up, but 24/7? Maybe I'll have to live there.
Paid member, you will have to make a reservation. You have to come here when the owner is here. But if you are a monthly member,
I want to pause. Some of these
you
look so
register
good.
your fingerprint at the door and you.
Look at that O2 right there. The shield. Yo, the O2s are kind of hard to do.
A monthly member area has a lock, which is unlocked at the moment.
You know, your boy's analyzing. That is that a fingerprint scanner? Is that a fingerprint scanner? So can I, if you want this a locked area, but you don't want to always be like, I guess you can always do it old school and let me unlock it for you. But like, that's what it looks like.
Ta-da!
Remember, the studio is not a public space, so you should contact them before visiting. You can call their business number or book
Okay.
a time for hourly usage on Naver.
Okay, so you can't just walk in. I would have this heavily surveillance. I do see some cameras up here. It mentioned coffee, and I've seen some coffee pictures before, so maybe that part is walk into the public, of course. But like when you want to get in the back,
All the spots are a little different, and when you come to the studio, you can choose the spots that are already available.
I've seen
When
some of
I
it before, but
came,
like,
there
man,
were
look at
actually lots of
this.
spots available because I came.
I wonder if that's someone's back. Oh, look at that Megazord. What? Okay, hold on. I wonder if this is someone's backlog. They're like, I don't have the backlog at home, so I'm going to bring the backlog here. I thought I had a backlog. I have over 100 pieces.
Gunpla here, some kits here. And
Wow.
some spots, there are 4 people to a
So
space.
much.
So like say a
Oh, that's
spot
pretty
like
cool.
this. Once you pay for your monthly membership,
It looks like a mess.
you get to keep the spot and no one is allowed to touch your stuff. So it's really nice when you just when you leave, everything is already there, and then when you come back, it's all there.
It shares
ready
a lot of
for you
simulators
to
for, like,
paint.
old
you
school
don't have
land
to worry about
centers.
wrapping anything up.
But like land centers didn't really do monthly spots. Very, very few had like monthly spots. So you had like a very personable computer that you use in the back. You can even go in there and do some work.
사실 여기 자리 몇 개 있어요?
자리 빼고
So he
30
said there's
seats. Holy
30 seats here
shit.
available in this whole studio. So it looks like there's some empty spots, some older Gunpla kids.
This person is in hard mode. Got his Hello Kitty marshmallows on deck, and do we have the most impossible kits? The reason I say this is hard mode, guys, because these kits, they're just old and they're just really hard to work with. There's a lot of room for improvements. You can probably go for that old school look if you want to, but man, to make these look like more modern style takes a lot of custom work. And some people actually like to go into Gunpla without doing any custom work at all. I for the most part, I would say 95% of my kits, I like to just kind of just out the box and just maybe add some stuff to it, but like fully custom work, he can look pretty funny if you don't put any kind of extra work into him. If I were to do a Gunpla contest, guys, and someone rolled up with this fully completed, I would have to just score them higher because of just the difficulty level of something like this. Not to take away from you real grade guys out there, but try some of these kits. You'll see what I'm saying.
Some PG. This looks like a really nice.
I still have yet to build a perfect grade. I have like 4 now, and I just haven't jumped the gun yet. I don't know. Maybe it's like am I not ready yet? But this strike looks sick.
This is a little spot for
I might have to get
the
extra.
monthly members.
I just like more
kind of
airbrush
sit here and chat.
guns, man.
Actually, when I used to be here, we'd have our meetings.
I wonder if this like belongs to a person. Like all this stuff here is a person. So when they no longer are paying monthly for it, they have to vacate. Sometimes I will probably pay another month because I don't want to. I don't want to play cleanup. I want to get that big old model.
And just chat about Gunpla.
Exactly. Build the community.
Is this your seat?
No, this is not. Actually, I'm learning my.
Oh, I thought he was holding a Gunpla kit. Like, yo, are you crazy right now?
So actually, say this person here looks like they do a lot of acrylic painting as well. You don't have to come here and only paint lacquer. And they've got these racks here. These are, I think,
she smack something. Yo, the paint status on this guy.
IKEA racks. They're actually really good for holding paint. If you want something to hold paint, and you can just kind of drag it around, and it
starts to clutter around when you get. Oh man, this guy has the dough.
Right.
Maybe they cost a lot less over there.
Oh.
Yeah. Resin kits are really popular nowadays, and I think if you're afraid to build resin kits at home and you want some help to build them, then being in a Gunpla Studio is a really good place to learn how to do that. So they don't go on.
Okay, so we just got the big boys on top.
And if you are a studio member, you can also make use of the computer. Sometimes if you just want to look something up like kits or paints. And this space,
I don't know if I'll do that. Everyone has their phone, I guess.
This is for one of the studio staff. He paints like large scale commission work. I actually heard that they also paint commission.
Oh, so we just doing hyper models just because we got it like that.
Large scale first Gunpla for like Gundam base. They were commissioned by Bandai, so that's really cool. And that's
commissioned by Bandai,
this
crazy.
Staff here has all of his own space, and you can see they have a really huge compressor here to do that.
So we got a literally car.
I saw, you remember outside there were some painting racks for the hourly paid members, and here there are also paint racks for the monthly pays.
I was wondering, like, what I was thinking, like, do you have to go all the way to the front to dry your stuff? That'd be crazy.
Also, an ultrasonic cleaner that you can use. Over here, there are lockers for all of the monthly paid members.
So you guys, just like a kid, man. So wait, what? It is next to the Zeta got a rice pot. I did not expect that. Okay. Oh. I was like, what? Yes, of course. You essentially boil your pieces. Not boil them, but like get them really hot so you can reshape them.
라면이랑 같이 먹고
And eat ramen.
인생은 건담이니까.
Yo, that coat is clean. What?
저도 하나 해주면 저는 입을 텐데.
Boss status. What? Look at him. Yo, the goals. He's I can't hear you.
없어요. 팔아요. 누구한테? 나한테.
Here there is a photo zone, so you can film.
Genius. Oh, that looks clean. My photo zone idea was a lot less clean than this. That's pretty clean.
So this is the metal structure.
그냥 바디지 다 들어가 있는 거 펀널 거. So he's opening this for one of the studio members. Oh.
He does a part check for someone
크기도
else.
이렇게 한번 열어볼 수가 있네요. 오빠도 되게 이렇게 가지고 싶었는데. This is the kind of fun with being at a
that. Can you imagine?
Studio is like when someone buys something new, people would all just kind of like gravitate towards this table.
Look what I got.
Like this. This is pretty much it. This is what happens.
That's a new Gundam? That is a new Gundam? That's crazy. Alright guys, we're going to end the video here with the boss man himself with his fit on, looking awesome. Of course, remember to be sure to check out FrostedSnow's full video down below in the description. Be sure to subscribe and like her page. And of course, be sure to subscribe and like our page while you're here. And if you want to check out any more Gunpla content or any kind of other Mecha content, go ahead and check out our other videos. Alright guys, let's have a discussion in the comments down below. What do you think about this place? Do you like it? Would you like something like here in America? How do you think a lot of these things would work in America? How do you feel about having your Gunpla kits and all your backlog at somewhere else where other people can go? Where if you're not there, someone else can technically get their hands on it. Cameras can only do so much, right? Cameras can only do so much. But anyways, guys, alright, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. If you haven't yet, go ahead and be sure to like and subscribe to the video. I know life can be hard out there, guys, but keep your head up, keep moving forward, and most importantly, let nothing stop you. Peace out.